Hey, Mello, we can't keep running into each other like this, man.
Dumb.
Hey, way to be creative on solving your championship situation.
What?
Yeah, you know, I had Dragon and Mustafa gunning after me, and I made them fight it out. You have Ilya and Wes gunning after you, so you made them fight it out. Way to be original.
Listen, man, original is something that you know nothing about. But last week, didn't you finish that match with Dragon Lee? The one man who beat you? Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about how you're gonna be stuck fighting Dragonov in Cali. The man you can't beat.
Oh, I can't. Okay, all right. Well, check the stats, man, because I'm 1-0 against Ilya. And after No Mercy, we'll see who's still champion. Because to be honest with you, Dom, you're not cut like that.
You said this was the A championship. You were the A champion. Now I am the A champion.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when I said I was the A champion, it meant something completely different than when you say that you the A champion. But you know what? That's cool, man. Next week, we can go ahead and we can put that to the test. What do you say? Dirty Dom.
Talk tomorrow.
Yeah, you talk tomorrow.